22 players ready for taxing. All the people in the stands are ready for action. It's time.
Fans are anticipating the game, which is coming to you live from San Francisco. Thanks for joining us. These two teams are ready to go, and it should be a great one as the Giants get set to take on the 49ers. Welcome to the game. Al Michaels and John Madden here, broadcasting live. So pull up a chair and relax because this is going to be a good one.
You talk about a quarterback who can lead his team to victory. This guy has all the tools you look for. Great arm, pocket presence, and the ability to hit a receiver anywhere on the field. There's not too many like this guy, and we could see him put up big numbers in this one.
The 49ers have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot on the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
Look at him down there. Offense, defense, it doesn't matter. They just want to start hitting somebody. They're already hitting each other.
Let's go to midfield for the coin toss. The teams have taken the field where back to the game. Number 9 is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 35 back to return.
Booming kick downfield. Carter downs it in the end zone. This play will be the first of the game for the offense. They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Bulldog under.
Dropping back, pressure coming. Good play in the backfield by Marshall. The blitz worked to perfection.
The defense loves to bring extra rushers from all over trying to create pressure. Obviously, they'll have to make some adjustments to their protection scheme to prevent plays like that.
The Giants come out in a nickel package.
11-yard line.
You got him.
Pressure. He's looking. Throws it. Off and running. The 30. The 40. Big time play by Rice.
And that's the type of thing that can happen when you get this guy the ball. He's going to move the ball, and he's going to move it with speed.
Should be very interesting to see how this one turns out with two great quarterbacks.
Yeah, the thing I like about both of these guys is that they have a lot of poise. You never see either of these guys with happy feet, nor do they try and force a pass that they shouldn't. This one should be a lot of fun.
Sideline to sideline.
Craig couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Montana directing traffic.
That all you got? That's all you.
Jackson records the tackle at the 46.
We got to convert on these short yardage situations. Stay focused out there.
So they need about 3 here. Ball on the 46-yard line. Montana gets set. Closing in, looking for a receiver. Rolls right, fires it out to the right. He overthrew the target.
That pass was clearly overthrown. I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
Number 30 lines up deep for the punt return. Here's the kick. Fair catch called for. And they're ready to go on offense for the first time.
Here's a good defense for this situation.
They line up in the I formation. Number 50 sets up. Under pressure with the throw. And this pass is completed. They'll move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
using motion.
Over. Far out.
Cross play to the left. About a 1-yard loss. San Francisco lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Pressure coming. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass.
Get in there.
Receives the handoff. Nice play fake. Can't get him from behind. Great play there by number 89.
You talk about making it look easy out there. He caught that, and he made it look very easy.
Anderson is the deep back, using motion.
Give it all you got.
Pressure, slings it to the outside. The incomplete pass bringing up 2nd down. They'll go from the I formation.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go. Come on. Come on. Gee up. We'll see.
6th play of this drive. Great fake. Closing in. Ball loose. The fumble is scooped up. He was trying to make something happen by himself. Puts it on the ground. So after the fumble now, it's 1st and 10. Craig, the deep man, directing traffic. Montana sends a man in motion. Looking for room. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Try to catch the defense napping. Fake the run and look to send it deep.
2nd and 6. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Cowboy. Set. Look out right. Navy blue.
He sees something in the defense.
Snake eyes. Hold on.
Down he goes at the 37. Good job up front as the line springs the back for the 1st down.
The thing that happened there was the offensive line did a heck of a job of blocking that blitz, and that allowed the back to get through the line and into the secondary.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Handoff to the tailback. Fakes the handoff. With the throw, almost got it. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
Set.
Drops back, under pressure, surveying the field. Breaks free. The 30. He has such great field awareness. Always knows where his receiver is going.
I'm very impressed with his decision-making. He's very good at making his reads quickly while getting the ball to his receivers in space so that they can pick up extra yardage.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Get at him.
Trying to buy some time. Trying to avoid the hit by sliding feet first.
You need to play it a little safe here. Run the ball and pick up a few. You're almost there.
Set. Bulldog under. Hit him low.
Using motion. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the carry. 1-yard gain on the play.
Let's see what they can do in the red zone.
Set.
3rd and 1.
He sees something in the defense.
17-yard line.
You got it.
The 49ers using motion. Handed off to the fullback. Very little blocking to work with on that play.
Yeah, that's just great play from the defense. They play with great leverage up front and always seem to get penetration. When you have defenders in the backfield, it makes it very difficult to run or pass.
Looks like he's changing the play. Number 44 comes in motion. Tosses it out to the left. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. The running back finds his way into the open field and picks up the first down.
And what happened was they missed him with the blitz. And when they did that, there were no linebackers to converge, and that's how he got by the first down marker.
Set. Got him. You got him. Get at him.
Fullback handoff. Pressure coming. Flings it to the outside. Good pass rush, forcing the incompletion.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
This is the 10th play of this drive. Pressure. He surveys the field, rolling out to his right. Good play by the safety to tip it away in the end zone.
This guy has great instincts. When he came into the league, they tried him at the cornerback spot. But he hit so hard that they thought maybe he'd be a better fit at safety.
They line up in the I formation. Steps up, surveying the field. Intercepted in the end zone. Huge play to pick that ball off in the end zone.
And not only is that guy taking the ball away, he's taking possible points away.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception.
They got nothing. Get in there. Set. Drop back. Drop. Bust this grill, D. Fire out.
Powering. Pickup of about a yard in the run.
This defense will stop him for sure.
The Giants come out with the receivers bunched on both sides. Anderson setting up play action. Gets the pass off. The 30. The 40. Amazing play by Ingram.
The thing is, he got some separation there, and he was able to get him a big chunk of yards.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Bulldog under. Got the ball.
Throwing on first down. Closing in. He surveys the field with the pass. This pass is incomplete. An incomplete pass brings up second down. The 49ers expecting pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs. Number 15 gets set. Gets rid of it, and he hits his target. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
Ain't got nothing. Set.
Drops back. Stepping up with the pass.
Now this is one heck of a play. Look at it. You're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
And we're ready to start the second quarter. They'll go from the I formation.
Set. Sideline to sideline. Snake eyes.
On the delay. The delayed handoff goes for about a yard.
You should stop it with this play.
On the play.
Throws it. He hits his receiver. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
Give it all you got.
Going to the left. They blitz and it backfires.
Yeah, that's a chance you take. You're hoping to get some penetration and hit him in the backfield. But if you miss, there isn't a lot of help at the next level to keep him from picking up the first down.
They've got receivers bunched together on both sides of the ball. Anderson. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
On the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Toss play to the left. pickup of about a yard in the run. San Francisco lines up with 7 guys in the secondary.
You got it. Man, no.
Slings it to the outside. And he's tackled at the 9-yard line.
This is a good special teams play.
Number 9 leads the field goal team into the game for the attempt. And it's up. The kick sails through the uprights. The kickoff team lines up. Nice distance. From the 5. The 30. The 40. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
You got to execute out there. There's no second chance.
It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Rice goes in motion. Throwing on 1st down. Flings it to the outside. Montana really put his body into that throw.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
The 49ers line up with 2 backs behind the quarterback.
Give it all you got, D. Set.
Man in motion.
Stay out.
To the air on 1st down. Looking for an option, and this pass is completed. Well, he dumped it off on a screen pass on that play.
Yeah, but the defense did a nice job of staying with the play, and they didn't let him get the 1st down.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Set. Get in there. Bulldog under.
A yard, maybe 2 on the counter play.
Gain of 2 on the play.
The lineup of 6 defensive backs.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Gets rid of it. Catch made on the run.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 26-yard line.
Take him out.
Using motion.
Lose it.
Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure. Throwing. Hits him in stride. He had a quick release on that pass.
And when you talk about precision passing, that's what you mean. All right, now they're getting worn down. Go for this play and finish off the drive.
Set.
Calling an audible now. Jones goes in motion. Craig couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Set. That all you got? You got it. Stay up, you. Either way.
He kept his legs moving on that run.
Yeah, and you talk about speed and keeping your legs moving, and you see both of those qualities on this play.
They line up in the I formation. Looks like he's changing the play.
Ain't nothing. Here comes the heat. Bust his grill.
He hands it off, and he's tackled at the 8-yard line.
All right, now they're getting worn down. Go for this play and finish off the drive.
They need 7.
Set. Get in there, Ron. That's Come on, gee up. Down. Get him up.
Drops back, pressure coming, gets the pass off. Touchdown, San Francisco. And he's able to get open in the end zone. Great play.
The defense just seemed to lose track of him down there. They have to do a better job keeping the play in front of him so that that kind of thing doesn't happen.
Number 6 comes in for the extra point. And it's on its way. The extra point attempt is good. Big-time drive there with a touchdown to take the lead.
That's a big drive that they really needed. The score really swings momentum over to their side, giving them confidence that they can move the ball against this defense. Now it's up to their defense to keep the pressure on.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The last drive stalled, and they settled for a field goal. Now let's see what happens. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Man in motion.
Fire out.
Passing on first down. Pressure with the pass. The pass falls incomplete.
Give this defense a shot.
2nd and 10. Ball on their own 24. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. The 49ers line up in the quarter defense. San Francisco going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners. Rolling right with the pass. Baker is doing a good job finding the open area in the coverage, and that's his 3rd catch.
This is a good special teams play.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
That's a good job of getting downfield by the cover team to force a fair catch.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 26. Only one man back. Craig. About a 2-yard gain here.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Set.
Changing the play now.
Bring that pain, baby. Take him out. Get in there. Hut. Tiger out.
Johnson with the tackle at the 30.
It'll be a big play if the defense can hold him here. They need to be careful not to be out of position, or they'll end up giving them a 1st down.
3rd and 5. Ball on their own 30.
Set. Down. Let's go. Come on. Is that all you got? Hit him low. Hut. Bring the pain.
Closing in, surveying the field. Throwing. New York will call a timeout here. They have 2 remaining.
Punt it away.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. From the 27-yard line. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
They're trying to get in range for a last-second field goal attempt before halftime. Drops back with the pass. He hits his receiver. The Giants call a timeout. That's their second.
This is where the defense needs to just play smart and not give up a big play. There's not a whole lot of time left, so they just need to prevent them from getting into field goal range.
Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. New York calls a timeout. That's their last one. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. The 49ers call a timeout. They have 2 left. San Francisco looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Get the ball.
San Francisco going to a prevent defense here as they back up the safeties and corners.
94.
Under pressure with the pass. Drops the interception. They're lucky that one wasn't picked off.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. You don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
The quarterback is back in the shotgun. Drops back. Gets the pass off. Right on time. Big opening. The 10, 5. Touchdown, New York.
This is a good special teams play.
They'll line up for the extra point. The kick is up. The extra point attempt is good. Number 9 will be kicking off. He got all of that one. Loses the defender. Can't bring him down. He's on the run. Touchdown, 49ers.
You better kick it here.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's up, and the extra point is good. Good one here as the first half comes to a close with the score, San Francisco 14, New York 10. Let's get back to the action on the field. We're ready to start the second half of play. Number 6 is back and ready to put this one in the air. Booming kick downfield. From the 1-yard line. The Giants will start the drive from the 17-yard line. They'll go from the I formation.
First and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line.
Come on, D up. Set.
Pressure coming with the throw. Great throw. He goes down at the 22.
This defense might work.
5 yards to go. Ball on their own 22. Anderson. Nice play for him. He lost it. The Giants recover. And so the offense is fortunate to recover its own fumble.
You always need to be awake out there. You never know when this type of thing is going to happen.
Nice job so far on third down for the offense, and we'll see if that continues here. With the pass, gain of 7.
Time to call the special teams play.
Vendetta lines up in the backfield for the punt. Tillman sets up to run back the punt. Here's the punt.
Look at that defense over there. You own these guys if you can just execute.
Set.
Montana sends a man in motion. To the air on first down. Slings it to the outside. The pass falls incomplete. Ooh, what a huge hit to cause the incompletion.
Yeah, so good it knocked the ball right out of his hand.
Only one man back. Pressure, throwing. He finds his man. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Looks like he's changing the play.
That's all you. Blue, 25.
9-yard gain. About a yard to go. Ball on their own 41.
Set. Blue,
Directing
74.
traffic.
Back off, DB.
Using motion. Crosses it out to the right. Bray barely makes it past the first down marker.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
Set. Eagle left. Take him out. Hit him low. Get at him. Here comes the heat.
Throwing on first down. Closing in. Throws it. Batted down. Montana saw the pressure coming on that play.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
Set.
Gets the pass off. He just overthrew that one.
It almost looked like he might have been trying to throw it to someone else.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Craig setting up play action, looking for an option, throwing, and this pass is completed. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Set. Stay after him. Eagle left. Got the ball.
Under pressure, he's looking, rolling out to his right. Incomplete pass.
Keep the defense guessing. Don't forget to use misdirection and play action to keep them off balance on passing down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him. Throws it. Pass ball's incomplete. He was there, but the pass slipped out of his hands.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. Kind of surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
36-yard line.
Number 44. Play action. Looking downfield. Hits him in stride. Collins stops him at the 32-yard line.
You better kick it here.
This will be a long field goal attempt, about a 49-yarder. And it's on its way. And that kick is right on target.
He's one of those guys who really works hard at what he does. And you can see that hard work paying off when you make a kick like this one.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The defense did a very good job against them the last time they had possession, forcing a punt. 1st and 10. Ball on their own 20. Pressure coming. Rosen, he finds his man. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
Eagle left. Cowboy.
To the air on first down. Pressure, fires it out to the left, so he can't get it to him.
And you want to lead the receiver so that he can catch and run, but you don't want to lead him that much.
He's taken down in the backfield by Holt. He's creating plenty of problems for the offense. He has 3 sacks in the game. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long third down situation. Ball on their own 31. San Francisco doesn't want a long pass over anybody's head here, so they back up the secondary.
31-yard line.
Dropping back. Throwing. He hits his receiver. He didn't make it thanks to some great defensive work.
These guys know what they have to do on third down. Seems like that call was just a give-up.
He's trying to pin them back as far as possible as he lines up for his third punt. Here's the kick. Past the goal line, no return here. Only one man back.
Set.
Using motion.
Stay on it. Bust his grill. Hook out right. Strong right. Hut.
Closing in. Gets rid of it. And he hits his target. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 49.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Stay out. Come on, partner.
Man in motion.
Hut.
Give it to the halfback. Craig was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly. And they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
Directing traffic.
Red, 16. Ain't got nothing.
Using motion.
Strong right. Hut.
Into the open field. Good blocking up front and a nice gain on the counter.
Yeah, and that was a perfect call in that situation. He did a nice job avoiding the first wave of defenders, then converting for the first down.
Set.
1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Hut. Stay after him. Hut. Hut.
He'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure, trying to buy some time. Good play in the backfield by Marshall. Bring the blitz, bring him down for the sack.
This defense is known for their tendency to overload and bring extra men in the blitz. The center and quarterback have to make good reads before the snap, adjusting the protection to give him the time that he needs to make the throw.
Bulldog under. Hut.
Drops back, pressure coming, surveying the field. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. Montana gets set. The 49ers using motion. Pressure with the throw. He has some room. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game.
16 on the play.
They'll try to place this inside the 10. Flag down.
Red ball. Way of game. On the offense.
So we've reached the end of the 3rd quarter with the 49ers ahead of the Giants 17-10. And we'll start the 4th quarter.
Set. Hut.
Here's the punt. And he waves for the fair catch. Into the end zone, touchdown. The 49ers come out in the quarter defense.
Set. Hut. They got nothing. Hut. Bust his grill, D. Hut. Hut.
They give it to the halfback. Anderson didn't have much to work with on that running play.
That's because the defense did a good job anticipating the snap count. With an aggressive defense like this, a hard count could be an effective way to keep them off balance while trying to draw them offside.
10-yard gain that time. Drops back. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
So they'll line up the punt after going 3 and out. Here's the kick. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
Get the offensive line to maintain their block.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
Set.
Rice comes in motion. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. It's going the other way. Banks went up to get that.
The quarterback telegraphed that one.
Following the interception, it's now 1st and 10. The defense is going to play this one very tight. Closing in, throwing. The pass ball's incomplete. He can't complete that short pass, and it's 2nd down. San Francisco comes out with 7 in the secondary.
We got nothing. Get in there. Set. Take him out.
Hands it off. Play action. With the throw, almost intercepted. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
That's the thing. That was a perfect opportunity to make a big play for his defense. He lets it go as an incomplete pass rather than an interception.
Come on,
Drops back. Humps once. Gets rid of it. This one falls incomplete. He's having a tough time getting anything going on this run.
And you have to give credit to the defense out there. Those last few times he dropped back to throw, he didn't look comfortable. And that's because they did a good job confusing him with their schemes and their coverages.
And it's up. And the kicker got all of that one. That field goal is his 2nd of the day. Number 9 comes in to kick off. He got all of that one. Very questionable decision coming out of the end zone on that one.
And his blockers didn't give him much help either.
Hand it off. They're trying to find some room in the middle, but there was no place to go.
I'll tell you what happened. The defense was coming with a lot of guys in a run blitz, and the hole that play was supposed to go through was filled with defenders.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Ball. Far out.
Using motion.
Rotate.
Throwing short to the right side. No one there that time. Now it's 3rd down after the incompletion. So it's 3rd down and long. Ball on their own 15.
Set.
Man in motion. Slings it to the outside. 4th down now after the incomplete pass.
I don't think you have a choice. Punt the ball.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. He had some room, but couldn't get that one block to let him go the distance.
1 or 2 more blocks would have sprung him.
Start the drive at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Stay after.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Looking downfield. Incomplete. 2nd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Anderson, the lone setback. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. Did a good job pressuring the quarterback on that play.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball.
With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. He's out of rhythm on this drive. Can't seem to get it going.
I tell you, they're giving a lot of different looks on this drive, and the quarterback's having a tough time adjusting on those last few passes.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. Past the goal line, no return here.
Watch for a hole to open up the middle and send your guy through it.
He sees something in the defense. The 49ers using motion. Picks up 5. Only one man in the backfield. Montana gets set. The 49ers using motion.
90 bull. Snake eyes.
With the pass, it's been strong. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
Directing traffic.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Man in motion. And he's tackled behind the line by Marshall. That play wasn't going anywhere except backwards.
I'll tell you, sometimes the back needs to know when to just go down, because he's trying to make something happen that's not going to happen, and they end up losing a bunch of yards.
Montana sends a man in motion. Drops back, under pressure, looking downfield, gets rid of it, the 40. Great throw to beat the zone.
I'll tell you, the defense has to do a better job of coming up and clamping down on the receiver whenever he enters their zone.
Fifth play of this drive.
Get in there, Lon. Sideline to sideline. Good work.
Craig in motion. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Rolls right. Looking long down the right side of the field. Incomplete pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
Number 9 will come into this game to punt. Number 30 back to return. Here's the punt. Took his eyes off the ball and is up for grabs. The Giants grab the live ball. So it's 1st and 10 following the punt. Anderson in the backfield. Backing off. Throwing on 1st down. Pressure, pumps with the throw. He hits his receiver. He's right there to make the catch again, his 4th grab of the game. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 15.
They got nothing.
The backs are lined up in an eye. Fires it out to the right, and it's complete. Ingram is the recipient on that one, his 3rd reception of the game. So as they get set to try to convert, here's what both teams have done on 3rd down.
3rd down conversions is a keeper stat. When you convert on 3rd down, you keep 3 things. You keep your drive going, you keep their defense on the field, and you keep your defense resting on the sideline.
The 20, the 10, touchdown, New York.
When you talk about a dangerous back, this is what you have to be able to do. Not only get out there and outrun the defense, but have the power to bounce off a tackle and keep going.
The kicking team heads out onto the field. And it's on its way, and he kicks on the extra point. And so, John, we see this offense looking good and very pleased. They were able to put together a nice package of plays for a touchdown.
And give some credit to that big offensive line. Those guys are working hard out there, and it's showing on drives like that.
He got all of it. That was some kick.
Yep, and all he could do is watch it sail over his head.
Set.
Man in motion.
Shift.
Closing in. He surveys the field. Rolls right. Passing right. He finds his man. He took what he was given, completing the pass.
Yeah, what you want to do as a receiver who's facing zone coverage is to break into the secondary, find a hole, settle down, and show the quarterback your numbers. That was a good job.
Montana sees something in the defense. Going to the right. Craig picks up just enough.
Go with the ground attack. You got to take it to him.
It's 1st and 10.
Set.
Using motion.
Stay after him. Eagle what? Kick him out.
Throwing on 1st down. Under pressure. Throwing. Catch made on the run. Good connection there.
This guy can make all the catches. He'll dig for the ones in the dirt. He's not afraid to go across the middle. And he has a knack for getting open when there's a lot of traffic around him.
Set. Here come the heat.
Drops back. Pressure coming. Looking for a receiver. Passing right. Here's his receiver in stride. Montana has been perfect on this drive.
Yeah, what happens? You get into a rhythm. The way this guy's throwing, he's going to stay in that rhythm until the defense knocks him out of it.
And this is the 5th play of this drive.
Get at him, D. Bust his craig.
Jones, the motion man. Johnson stops the play in the backfield. He makes his 5th stop of the game on that play.
Set.
Right goes in motion.
Got motion. Now don't go. Slide.
Pressure with the pass. A lot of room to work with. The 20, the 10, 5. Touchdown, San Francisco. The defender was caught out of position on the score.
Yeah, the defenders were looking one way while the play was going the other.
Number 6 comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The point after is good. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Booming kick downfield. He decides not to return this one. The offense lines up with split backs behind the quarterback.
Set. Let's go. Come on. Lose it. Lose it.
Gets rid of it. And he makes the grab. And a fumble. The fumble is scooped up. Great play by the defense to recover the fumble.
Yeah, they were right there to jump on the ball.
This one is just about in the books. The coach is hoping to get it right here because that could be a big lift to the team.
What the official will be looking for here is to see if the knee is down. It's tough to say with that replay. This one won't be easy.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
Giving some cushion on the outside. With the throw, turns, he has it. Number 15 flings that pass in there.
Now that is a great throw. The quarterback surveyed the field, found the open guy, and got the ball to him in a hurry.
With the pass, and this pass is completed. This offense having no trouble moving the ball on this drive.
Yeah, and this defense is having a lot of trouble stopping them. They can't seem to key on what they're doing and put an end to this drive.
Intercepted. That's now 3 interceptions for these guys.
Keep this to the inside. You just need to run that clock down.
The offense gets ready to go following the interception. Montana gets set. Hand off to the tailback. The Giants call a timeout. That's their first.
Make sure you stay inbounds on this play. You don't want to stop the clock for them.
Directing traffic. Man in motion. He goes down at the 43.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Changing the play now. Cross play to the right. The Giants call a timeout. That's their final timeout.
Just go ahead and take a knee here.
Fifth play of this drive.
Get at him. Get the ball. Snake eyes.
There's the final gun. The final score is San Francisco 24, New York 20.
New York 20.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Home safely.
Holt had himself a big game and is our horse trailer player of the game.